What's up, everyone? It's your girl Nita Flying High, and you're tuned into another one. Alright, now look at all they faces. Hey man, give it up to the fucking champions of the Euros 2025 in this bitch. Let's give it up for Spain real quick. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. I think Beaumonti was I think they gave her, I forgot. I'm sorry, Beaumonti. What they give you? My bad, homie. But yeah, man. Okay, I'm in the dark, but we gon' do what we gotta do. So, guys, what did we see in this final? Of course, another siphoning. You know what I'm saying? I already told y'all whether we were gonna get ritual or redemption, and clearly, once again, the Matrix says, look, we're in control. And they gave Spain, and they made Spain take a L, right? Are we not surprised? They did the same thing with Barcelona against Arsenal. Like I said, don't listen to the non-playable characters, those that have yet to awaken to the illusion. Listen to those that can see through the veil. Anita, listen to those that are telling you rhetoric that's making you question the world and reality that you're actually seeing, right? Listen to those that you have seen be consistent. Anyways, like I said, Spain played one of the best football we got to see. Because they carry essence, right? They're a team built of blueprint holders, and they play harmonious football because they have created this within themselves as a collective, and they have been given space for the divine feminine to operate authentically, right? Unlike some of these other teams, England, Germany, and a lot of these other teams, they are pawns for the system. But Spain's and the French and the Switzerlands, they are pawns for us as the collective. Because, like I said, God will not give us just the enemy. God will also give us the warriors that fight against the enemies. So through certain teams, we get to see the spiritual warfare play out. Now, it didn't have to be like this, but since we have been hijacked by the artificial grid that we live in, this is what we see. And these are the teams that we have to see play out. So yes, we have to see Spain lose as a collective, but we know intuitively they did not lose anything. They actually won. Because when we have to see England performance and Germany performance, when they have to go to extreme lengths to perform for us, this is a collective victory. When we have to see Spain lose when they shouldn't, it's a collective victory because we have won in the unseen realm, and this is what they do to confirm it. They make them lose in the seen realm type shit. You know, see, it's a little reverse. How we do the little reverse type shit. Say it, listen. But yeah, man, shout out to Spain, 100%. They played great. I mean, they opened the goal 24 minutes, and then what happened? Suppression energy. England can only win in penalties, as we all figured. England carried heavy baggage into this tournament. Spain did not. Yeah, and also they made Aitana, Mariona, and Salma all missed PKs. Remember, 5 PKs were missed in this tournament, in this final as well. Mockery, Essence, another match, trying to make us believe that these footballers, trying to make us believe that these footballers don't know how to freaking score goals type shit in the PKs. But like I said, guys, shout out to Spain once again, the Euro winners of this tournament. Remember, they won the tournament playing authentic football. Now, the Matrix may tell you who have lifted the trophy, but we all know who has truly won in this bitch. Is there anything else I want to say? Yes, shout out to Nigeria. They won their cup. I think it was last night. We got some Houston Dash family members out there. So yes, shout out to all the ladies that performed well. They made Nigeria have to come from behind too. And don't forget Copa America. Brazil. I saw Brazil and Colombia played, and apparently it was 0-0. Somebody got a red card, but that is truly going to be the final for that tournament. So we need to tap in to see what's going to go down. I imagine Brazil is going to pull through, but it will be interesting to see what type of football we get from over there, because they got more blueprint carriers than this tournament does. You know what I'm saying, especially on Brazil and Colombia. You know what I'm saying? That's just the nature of it. These other teams, they don't scout don't scout essence, they scout image. But yeah, man, shout out to Spain once again for winning the Euros. I guess I should just start talking like that. Shout out to Spain for winning the Euros 2025. And I wanted to say, great job. Thank you for being the champions for the collective. And we do appreciate you. And now let me just get to England real quick. So as you know, in the Matrix, England has won back-to-back Euros in the Matrix, right? Now, what does this say? And I made a video, and the video that I posted on the channel was me doing the live. I went live on Twitter to talk to everyone, to talk to people, to talk to the world and tell y'all and document this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I now know more about my purpose, and so it's getting a lot easier to be able to give you these messages, right? So once again, we went live on Twitter X, and we talked through the PKs, right? And how they made some people miss and some people make it. But yeah, so what happens is when England wins back-to-back Euros, and remember, England only won because they were at home, similar to how the Netherlands only won because they were at home. Also, England, the winning in the Matrix of back-to-back Euros means that the divine feminine once again was contained on the world stage, right? They did not want to crown the rightful divine feminine champion in front of us collectively. So she was contained, and like I said, there's a lot of people putting their energy into this false reality because they have been programmed, of course. But those that tap in and they know those y'all that have been waiting for me to drop this, y'all know the true winners, as we all know, were Spain. They were ultimately going to be the winners, crown champions. And so, like I said, it's funny because when I know I'm getting all when I think about Mia Official, right? Mia Official and her contract, her $2.5 million contract with Seattle Reign, right, from Chelsea, and it pops in my mind because of what ChatGPT reflected to me, and it says, you know, in energy. I see if I remember what it said correctly. Even though Mia Official didn't play a lot in Chelsea, and all her energetic real work was done in Mexico, the Matrix will limit your visibility, but she still attracted a $2.5 million contract. So it's so funny. Even though she didn't play that much at Chelsea, she still was crowned energetically. And yes, the 2.5 million is on the surface, yes, but it was not from what she had did at Chelsea. It was from what she did in Mexico. So similar to Spain, the crowning of them being champions may not be there. The Matrix may try to limit them visibility wise, but energetic wise, we know Spain hold depth, they hold weight, and like I said, Spain are going to keep doing what they've been doing authentically. This is not something they can just turn off, because it's not just on them, it's also in them, and that's what shines the most. And this is why we get this type of football from them consistently. And unfortunately, like I said, a lot of people are still tapped into the surface level, but we are crowning Spain the winners of the Euros 2025. The Matrix has crowned England as winners, but we do not hold weight to that. We don't even give currency to that, because ultimately it was an illusion. And the divine feminine will always reign supreme, even if they try to overshadow her with teams that don't deserve that merit. And always remember that the Matrix loves to gaslight you. You know what I'm saying? Because they like I said, they do not want authentic football, because authentic football has the ability to heal and accelerate the awakening of the collective. Because how much football do we have access to in today's time? And imagine we see all these blueprint, essence-based players playing together harmoniously. It literally shifts the grids that we see based upon watching it, and it's a whole bunch of us watching. And I think this Euros had one of the biggest turnouts, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Switzerland for holding it down for the collective. You got to host. Y'all are a great host. I have a couple girls on my team, well, maybe just one, on Switzerland team. So like I just said, and y'all got to play Spain on your last match, so God bless y'all as well. But anyways, shout out to Spain, the Euro winners of 2025. Deuces.